We still have a lot of work to do. It's a long recovery, and we've got to continue to do everything that we can to rebuild and recover.
That is Governor-elect Brian Kemp at last night's Wild Hog Supper supporting local food banks. This morning he's getting ready to take over the reins as the 83rd governor of Georgia. Political analyst Rashad Richey joining us today to talk about the next steps. Welcome. Thanks for being here. I find it kind of interesting that he's having his inauguration. He is a dyed-in-the-wool dog,
yeah, right.
But his inauguration is at McCamish Pavilion at Rival Tech. Symbolic.
All of these things are highly coordinated in the political sphere. So absolutely, this is tremendously symbolic. He's sending a signal that he would like to govern from a place of unity rather than division. If you remember, during the campaign, he was criticized for being very divisive in his politics. So I think this is a signal of his attempted tenure when he becomes governor.
Okay, let's talk about that because Georgia is a state divided. Clearly, this election showed that. To me, Georgia's almost symbolic of where we are nationally. Are we going to get anything done on Capitol Hill? Are we going to get anything done in Georgia? Your opinion on that? Right.
There's a level of heightened tribalism right now in our political narrative. And let's be very clear. Kemp is a good guy. I've been knowing him for a long time. The governor, soon to be, will have to be leader of that tribalism in politics. So there will be fights that will be vigorous and political. And the question remains in the state of Georgia, will operations like the Gulch,
yes,
which demands adherence from the state in order for the city of Atlanta to move on, will these types of operations or programs be viable?
What is his relationship with Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms? Because that's going to be crucial to what happens in the city of Atlanta.
It's cordial. I can say it's cordial.
Cordial?
Yes, but there's a point of contention here, and it's called the Atlanta Airport, Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. It is no secret that Republicans, conservatives are eyeing that airport to take it over through a process known as the authority, similar to a port authority, and the city of Atlanta will fight tooth and nail to stop that from happening.
Okay, so that's going to be one of the things that he's got to work on very quickly. Stacey Abrams,
yes,
she was a tough match for Brian Kemp.
Right.
There's a possibility, indication that she may run for the Senate seat being that's currently held by David Perdue. Do you see that happening?
I would bet my last paycheck on it. She's already meeting with top Senate leadership, and when top Senate leadership meets with anybody, they are doing one thing, and that's recruitment. So I would absolutely expect her to run. She's already said she is going to run for something, and this would be the more appropriate space to do that in the U.S. Senate race.
Okay, so we'll see what happens there.
Yes.
The ceremony, the swearing-in ceremony, of course, is this afternoon at 2 o'clock. McCamish Pavilion will carry it live. You can download the CBS46 app for up-to-minute alerts. Rashad Richey, thank you for joining us. Karen.